And I got guest number one joining me at this time. A lovely model from Louisville, Kentucky. Very happy to have her on. This is the lovely Miss Melissa Cox, and she's with me right now. How's it going?
Good. How are you?
I'm
Hi, everybody.
well. Thank you so much for joining me on the show this evening. Truly appreciate it.
Thank you. I'm glad you could have me.
I want to give a shout out to some people real quick. I want to shout out to Wendy, who just promoted this interview on here. Shout out to awesome dude. Appreciate it, man. And shout out to everyone. And shout out to the person who made that poster of you at the top, the logo at the bottom. I want who's the person that made that poster, if you don't mind me asking.
I do my own work, my own networking. I do all of that myself.
Okay, well shout
I
out to
made
you.
it.
Shout out to you. It's a love. And, I'll tell you what, once, because I post these interviews on YouTube, and usually when they go to the YouTube page and hear these interviews, they usually hear not hear, but they see the chilling logo. Well, with the poster, I hope you don't mind if I just go ahead and use that poster, and I'm going to use that as the picture that people see when they hear the interview on YouTube. How about that?
Oh, my God. That would be so awesome. That's great.
So
Works for me.
awesome. So, what got you starting into modeling? How did it all start off for you?
Oh, wow. Really, I'm a country girl. I'm from Clay County, Manchester, Kentucky, but in my teens, I moved here. And I just got into it. Like, I started to like hair and clothes and fashion because before this, I was a tomboy. I was climbing trees. I was riding a four-wheeler. I was fishing. So really, it's another thing I wanted to say. Modeling is not just about a pretty face because it's so much more than that. Like, the sisterhood that I have with all this fair, love, and fashion is unbelievable. Rashonda Johnson, she has programs that she puts money aside for teen pregnancies, scholarships for colleges, and so forth. So we do a lot of shows for free, but it's for a good cause. So I wanted to point that out there. And then there's all kinds of models. There's hand models. There's so many types of models. There's not just a runway model. But basically, I just fell in love with it. I like it. I love to do it. I love dressing up, put clothes on. Who doesn't? What female don't like to dress up, put clothes on? I know I do. And also, I've been doing a little bit of acting, which I fell into that with my husband, basically, because he is the director and founder of Risen Vision Films, Rodney Cox. And so I fell into that with him. And then now I'm really starting to really get into it. I don't think I really want to do anything like a really big major role, but I do like the short films. So I just recently did a short film with Rebecca Dowling, and I played Harriet Tubman in an authentic short film. So that was good. I really enjoyed that.
That's awesome. Portraying a huge figure in Harriet Tubman, considering what she's meant
Mhm.
in her era. Talk about
Right.
the experience, getting a chance to portray uh, Harriet Tubman. That definitely had to be a challenging role as well, considering because you portraying her and
Yes.
you're
Yes.
going, she went through a lot, obviously.
Yes.
How much?
Yes.
What was the experience like, and how challenging was it to portray as Harriet Tubman?
Well, it was challenging, like the physical part of it, because I just couldn't understand how in the world, she traveled through the mud, through the woods. It was not good, and I just don't know how she managed to do that. Plus, carry all the guns and the lamp and just all the clothing and just everything she had to carry with her. I was like, oh my God, because I had to climb up hills. I mean, they really had me in the woods. Actually portraying her long walks. It was an all day. shoot, but I enjoyed it. I enjoyed every bit of it. Now, people might laugh because I didn't know how to really hold that gun right, but I tried.
I mean, that's all you can do is try,
Right.
That's a
Right.
difference of trying, and then there's people
Mhm.
that I don't know if this is gonna work out. When
Yes.
you have help, you have assistance, the
Mhm.
worst you can do is say no. Uh, so boys and girls, you gotta try before something else happens. Uh,
Right.
so
Definitely. This is my dream. Modeling is my dream. My kids are almost grown. I have a son in college. Shout out Rodney Cox, Simmons College of Kentucky. And I have a daughter, Marissa, at Ballard High School. She's a junior. So now that they're older, I am hard. This is my dream, and I want to tell all the women out there, don't ever give up on your dream, especially married women, because we have a tendency to lose ourselves and the kids and the husbands. So, let's try not to do that and keep going for your dreams.
that's true, and for you as a mom and as a model and an actress, being able to balance all that out and still managing to pursue your dreams. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, props to you for doing that. As one of three children, my mom, kids. Let's be honest. For as a
Mm-hmm.
you from a mother's standpoint, could be a pain sometimes,
Oh,
and
yes. Oh,
sometimes
I'm not saying it
and,
ain't.
and sometimes as a mom, you gotta set them straight. You gotta just
Mm-hmm.
but it being
Definitely.
being a mom, definitely a great feeling.
Yes, it is.
Shout out to moms.
Still say it's the hardest job ever because it's not just about money. And a long time ago, you think, oh, well, God, I don't have any money to help to do this with my kids or do that. But now I'm thinking, oh, my God, I need to raise good citizens. I need to raise mentally healthy children. So it's just, that's what I'm thinking of the whole time. But in the beginning, it was more money, but now it's different, and it's hard to raise kids to be kind of like going to high school and everywhere else. They kind of get their own thing going, and sometimes they'll stay on the right path, and sometimes they won't.
So, as it pertains to the modeling and acting and all, were there any one in particular, like influences, those that you looked up to, that inspire you to do the type of work that you're doing right now?
Oh my God, yes. Let me tell you, Gabrielle Union, and I don't know if most people know, but she started modeling. And just so happened yesterday when I was in Oxmoor Mall, actually I'm running the pop-up shop in Oxmoor Mall for All Is Fair, Love, and Fashion. We're only going to be there for a week. But as I was walking through the mall in Oxmoor, I saw a poster of her in the jewelry store. It was Leroy's jewelry store. And the guy told me, he's like, she had to be like 15 or 16. I was like, oh, my God, I love her. And who knew that that's where she started? Just, doing commercial print, which is where I'm headed. I would like to do as well as commercial print. So definitely her, and then Naomi Campbell. Oh, my goodness. Awesome. Um, and I was reading on my Facebook page, if people would go back and look on there, you could see a lot of models that I had looked up to see kind of like how their struggle was back in the day, and they struggled, and I just didn't really realize it. Like some makeup artists didn't want to touch their face because they were too dark. I mean, this is stuff that I was just like, oh my God, I had no idea that models went through this type of thing back in the day, but they did. So I've been doing a lot of research and things like that on models from back in the day and how they got started and went through. So, and there are even some models of today that still talk about it, talk about all makeup artists need to know how to do all complexions and not just one. So there's a lot to modeling, a lot more than what people realize, and it is hard work. It really is.
Very, very true. And, Gabrielle Union, I mean, what a woman she is.
Right.
Not only she's had success as an actress on the movie scene, but now she's found success on the TV scene on Being
Mhm.
Mary Jane, which become one of BET's top shows right
Yes.
now. And I think it's in its fourth or fifth season. I lost track at this point, but
Mhm.
she she's doing big things on both fronts.
She
Uh,
is.
and I didn't even know that she started off modeling myself. She
Yeah.
so it's just it's proof that hey, you gotta start somewhere. The destination,
Right.
you gotta start somewhere. It's just where you wanna
Mhm.
go with. She worked
Right.
hard. She paid her dues. She didn't take any
Mhm.
shortcuts. She did things the right way, and she's
Mhm.
become established at what she does.
Right. She is awesome.
So, if you don't mind, Melissa, why don't you go
Mhm.
ahead and promote what you have in the works, like upcoming appearances, anything particular you want to get the word out on?
Okay. The pop-up shop for sure. All this week I'll be there. All is fair in love and fashion. Rashonda Johnson's the co-owner. Um, this week, what else do I have? Oh my goodness. I believe I may have some more crystal wedding gowns to model for Brian Bailey. I did a show with Rodell Drive, which I'll have another show coming up with them. What else do I have? That's all I have, like, right off the top of my head, because I got quite a few things going on.
Well,
Some,
well, one thing
some
for
of the
sure,
things.
everybody keep an eye on Melissa for upcoming projects and what she's got going on. Especially if you're in her neck of the woods, she's doing big things, and it's all for good causes for sure. So
Mm-hmm.
everybody, keep an eye on that. Back to the movie side for a moment. You mentioned
Okay.
focusing on short films and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
Um, now, how would you best describe the process going through the short film compared to doing like a lengthy film? Like, is it based on like you only got a short amount of time to get a film done compared to like doing a lengthy film?
So let me tell you,
Hmm.
I am. I don't like doing the lengthy films because I'm not going to remember all those lines. I'm just not. I've watched my husband. My husband, Rodney Cox, has been in the Tyler Perry movie, A Family That Prays. He played an extra in the background or whatever, but he worked on set with them. Even just to do that, it was long. So I'm just like, that's not me. So I'm not going to be nowhere that long. Like, I'll be somewhere like a day or two, but that's it. Anything else, I don't want to be there a whole week doing a movie. I just don't. It's just not me. But I like the short films, and then I like to do things that are funny and unique. Like, I played in a short film. It's called A Night in the Thousand Clowns, and I played a scary clown. So, I like to do a variety of things. I had on, like, this crazy makeup, and I was running around in the woods scaring people. So, I like to do a little bit of everything. And then I also played in a music video, and it's called Born in Illinois by Big Papa. And I played like a backup singer in that. So, after I did that, that's what really made me want to get back into acting again, is when I did that. It's a good video. So everybody can look that up on YouTube. Born in Illinois.
Cool,
Um,
cool. I bet you had a lot of fun, with being the clown character, I bet you scared a lot of people behind the scenes too.
I did.
I
It
knew
was
it.
like, what is that?
Oh
Yes, I
man,
heard fun.
yeah, that's definitely a lot of fun for sure. So if you, for people that wants to learn more of your work, upcoming projects and things like that, and
Mhm.
also who wants to book you for photo shoots,
Mhm.
movie shoots and things like that, why don't you go ahead and promote your social media links, Facebook, Twitter, anything to know.
Okay, great. Okay, guys, it's model Melissa Cox, and that is for Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. So please follow me. My Gmail is melissalbcox@gmail.com. If you're looking to book me, please do. Fashion shows and so on.
It was great chatting with you. Thank you so much for your time and continued success. And
Thank you.
I
Thank you.
know, I guess I don't know how far you are from me. I know Lexington currently, so
Mhm.
you must live
That's not far.
that's not far? Okay.
Mm-mm.
So hopefully you'll make some appearances and things like that in the Lexington area one day, and
Yes.
we can link up or something. And shout out to everyone that is listening right now. Uh,
Yes. Can I give one last shout out?
go, go, the floor is
One
yours. Go
shout
right
out
ahead.
is to Rashonda Johnson, the owner of All is Fair Love and Fashion, and Valencia Nash, who helps me do a lot of my paperwork.
Shout out to everyone, and shout out to everybody. And again, thank you for your time. Continued
Mhm.
success. And again, thanks for being on. You had us.
Yes. Thank you so much.
You have a great night and have a great weekend.
All right. You too. Bye bye.
All right, bye bye.